Hello, let's look at the Mathematics SPM Trial paper for 2022, the Perak paper, paper 1. So let's look at the questions for this paper. So if we look at the question 1, a diver is at 45 meters below the sea level. He swims up 3 meters every 6 seconds. So calculate the time taken in seconds to reach sea level. So the time it takes for him to reach sea level. So he starts at 45 meters below the sea level. So below the sea level means a negative value. Okay, means negative value. So he starts at negative 45. Then he swims up, means he increase 3 meters every 6 seconds. Yeah. So times how many 6 seconds there are. So I can take number of seconds, time in seconds, divide by 6 seconds. So that would be how many 6 seconds times by the 3 meters for every 6 seconds. It will be equals to 0, basically. So I can bring over to 45. Negative become positive. 3 times t over 6 is t over 2. Divide 2, get rid of the divide 2, opposite times 2, then I get 90. Means it takes 90 seconds to reach the sea level. That's question 1. Question 2, PQRST is a pentagon. STU is a straight line. Okay, this is a straight line. And then you can see here, these two are parallel lines. So I want to find x plus y. So x plus y. If I know here is 32, basically I know here as well. Yeah, I'll be able to figure this out. So this would be 180 minus 32, which is 148. So here is 148 degrees. Now, see, I can add, because I cannot relate some of these angles directly because of these two different lines, but I can add in a line myself. If I add in a parallel line here, okay, this 148 and this angle add up to 180 because interior angle. This angle and the x also adds up to 180. Yeah. So if I consider these two plus these two, both 180 plus 180, they will be 360. Means these three angles, 148, y, and x, should add up to 360. X plus y plus 148 is 360. So to find x plus y is 360 minus 148, which is 212 degrees. Answer A. So sometimes this kind of question, where we want to find x plus y, sometimes we find x and y separately, sometimes we straight away find x plus y. So it depends on the question. In this case, we can straight away find x plus y. Yeah. So do be aware, don't narrow down your options to only finding x and y separately. Sometimes we just find x plus y straight away. Okay. And question 3. List down all the integers of x that satisfy this linear inequality. So to solve this, I need to separate this into two linear inequalities. This part, 3x minus 8 less than x, and this part, x less or equals 5 plus 4x. Yeah. Okay. So 3x I maintain. Get rid of this x, positive become minus. Minus 8 becomes positive 8. So 2x less than 8. Get rid of 2, divide by 2. X less than 4. Yeah. This one, if I get the 4x to the left, x minus 4x plus become minus, that's all equals 5. Negative 3x, that's all equals 5. Make sure you remember, when I bring over the negative, inequality will switch direction. Then get rid of the 3 times 3, opposite divide 3. So negative 5 over 3. Okay, or easier to see would be if in mixed number, negative 1, 2 over 3. Yeah. So x more than this, less than this. X more than negative 1, 2 over 3 means it can be negative 1. Can be 0, can be 1, 2, 3. It cannot be 4 because it's less than 4. It doesn't include 4 itself. So negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Answer would be B. Yeah. Then question 4. Simplify this. So very straightforward. Just simplify the linear equation. Sorry, linear expression. 3 times 2x, 6x. Make sure you multiply each of the term inside. 3 times 2x, 3 times negative 1, negative 3, minus 8, minus 4x. So combine the like terms, 6x minus 4x, 2x, minus 3 minus 8, minus 11. So 2x minus 11. That's it. Answer B. Question 5. Calculate value of x. So here, since I have fraction on both sides, let's get rid of the fraction first. Yeah. So bring over this 2, divide become times. Bring over this 5, divide become times. So it will be 2 times x plus 1 equals 5 times 2x minus 1. Expand it. 2 times x, 2x plus 2 times 1, 2. 5 times 2x, 10x minus 5 times 1, 5. Yeah. Put all your x terms together. Let's say I take 2x, bring over the 10x minus 10x. Then negative 5 remains, plus 2 become minus 2. So negative 8x is negative 7. X will be negative 7 divided negative 8 means 7 over 8. Negative just cancel off. Answer D. Question 6. The first 4 terms of a sequence, 11x, negative 5, negative 13. State the 10th term. Term number 10. So there are I'm missing the x. So I want to figure out what the pattern is. So if you see here, from negative 5 to negative 13 is minus 8. From 11 to negative 5, this is minus 16. So if I split, it can be minus 8, minus 8. Yeah. So means each term, I just minus 8. So to find the term number 10, you can use the nth term or you can just go until the 10th term. It's up to you. Doesn't matter. Okay. So let's say this is 1, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's say I just find one term by one term. Minus 8, negative 21, negative 29, negative 37, negative 45, negative 53, negative 61. So answer would be C, just like that. Or if you want to find the nth term, compare this with negative 8n, negative 8, negative 16, negative 24, negative 32. Compare to change from this sequence to this sequence. I need to plus 19. Yeah. Plus 19. So N term is negative 8n plus 19. So term number 10, negative 8 times 10 plus 19. Yeah, which is also negative 61. So it's up to you which way you want to do it. Both are acceptable. Then we look at question 7. The diagram shows a triangle PQR. Okay, find the area in cm square of the triangle. So 2x squared plus 7 to 4x squared plus 14x. So yeah, just area of triangle. So half times space times height. Half times 2x plus 7 times 2x. That's it. Just as simple as that. Half and the 2 I can cut. So x I times in 2x squared plus 7x. That's it. Answer D. Question 8. So I have a regular octagon inside a circle, radius 7 cm. So calculate the minor length in cm of the arc PO. Sorry, arc PQ. Minor length means this side, this length of arc. So to find length of arc, basically I want the angle. So you see, basically each of it I split at that. They will have the same angle here. Okay. So this is basically 1, 2, 3, 3 triangles out of total 8. So 3 over 8 times 360 degrees. Yeah. I can find the angle first. So this is basically 135 degrees. So length of arc, angle over 360 times the circumference of a circle, 2 pi r. 2 times pi, 22 over 7 times radius 7 cm. So 135 over 360 times 2 times 22 over 7 times 7, which is 16.5. Answer B. Is it? Yeah, correct. So we look at question 9. Diagram 9 shows a combination shape of rectangle, square, and equilateral triangles. Given the height of equilateral triangle is 5 cm, express the area L of the combination shape in terms of K and H. So the height of the equilateral triangle is 5 cm. So here is 5 cm. Here also 5 cm. So I want the combination of shapes. So this rectangle is HK, H times K, plus this square, H times H, H square, plus 2 of these triangles. So 2 times of half times base, base H times height 5. So means HK plus H square plus 5H. Answer C. That's question 9. Question 10. In the diagram 10, KLMN represents several trees growing around a circular water fountain. The circular water fountain, KLMN are the trees. So which tree is 5 units from the center of the fountain? So we look at the center of the fountain here. So to each one of these, we see which one is 5 units away. Okay. So basically, we have to look at the distance for each one of it. And how do we do that? We split right angle triangle. Here, 3, 3, 3, 2. This one is 4, 2, and this one 3, 4. So we calculate using Pythagoras theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. So means if I count distance for k, then 3 square plus 4 square, then I square root, you will get 5. So this distance is 5. Yeah. So the one that is 5 units away is k. But if you're not sure, you can calculate the rest as well. Yeah. But for me, if you kind of remember this Pythagoras theorem, 3, 4, 5, then you will know it's that one straight away. Then you just verify using Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Yeah. But if not, then you calculate one by one and just see which one gives you 5 using Pythagoras theorem. Question 11. I have two straight lines, PQ and QR. Distance of PQ is 13 units. 13. Gradient of QR, -1. Find the x-intercept of PQ. So, here, gradient of QR is -1. I already know this x is 3. I don't know what's the change in y. Okay. But if I know here, if I just find this y value, the y-intercept, basically, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 means 0 minus 3 equals to -1. So this -3 bring up -1 times -3 is 3. Y minus 9 is 3. Y will be 3 plus 9, 12. Yeah. So here is 12. So means this height is 12. This length is 13. So I can find this length. Okay, we call it x. So x squared plus 12 squared equals 13 squared. So to find x, always equals the hypotenuse square. Plus opposite minus, then square opposite square root. Square root of 13 square minus 12 square, which is 5. So x value is 5. So here, go to the left by 5, but it's to the left from your y-axis, means it's a negative value. That's why it's -5. Answer C. Okay. Then question 12. I have a quadratic. Wait, this is not a quadratic graph. This is just graph of a function. It's not a quadratic function. This is there's a mistake on the question. So which equation represents the graph? So you have to recognize the shape. The one that turns twice will be the cubic graph. Okay, so it's definitely power 3. Look at it going up. Going up means positive. So the x cube must be positive. So it's not this. It's definitely not this. It's B or C. So how do I determine which it is? So the only point I'm given is here, which is -2, 0. So I just sub in -2, 0 into each of these two. If I put -2 here, -2 cubed plus 6 will be -2. So this is wrong. If I put here -2 cubed plus 8, it will be 0. So answer B. Okay, by checking the coordinates of the point that we have. Question 13. So I want frequency of marks above 39 occurring. Yeah, basically above 39 marks. So it means here. So we just add together the frequency. So it is 39. Yeah, answer C. That's it. Then question 14. Which situation shows non-uniform speed? Your non-uniform speed means it's not a constant speed. So moving over minute and second hands on the clock, it always move at the same pace. Every second it moves tuk, 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 tuk. Yeah. So yeah, definitely that's constant. So movement of an escalator in a supermarket. Movement of an escalator in a supermarket. Actually, that isn't constant. Hey, sorry, wait. Oh, no, sorry, my bad. Escalator, yes. Escalator is constant. Escalator, not elevator. So escalator, it always goes basically the gear turns at a constant speed. Over a taxi in the city, that is not constant. That is not uniform speed. Yeah. Because sometimes there's jam, sometimes no jam, sometimes you slow down when you're going for a turn, sometimes you speed up on a maybe highway and things like that. Yeah. Movement of a charge in a wall clock. Yeah, it's also constant. Doesn't change. Then question 15. Given sine x 4/5, cos x 3/5, I want to find value of tangent x. So actually very simple. If you look at SOHCAHTOA, this is very, very simple in fact, because they give you two of it. So if I have a right angled triangle, sine cos, if both positive, definitely first quadrant. Sine, if I consider here the angle x, sine is opposite over hypotenuse for 5, cos adjacent over hypotenuse 3, 5. So tangent will be opposite over adjacent 4/3. Answer D. That's it. Then question 16. Simplify this. P to the power 10 times 4q to the power 8 bracket power half over this power 1/4. So expand these brackets inside first. So P to the power 10 times 4 to the power half is 2. Q power 8 power half, power on top power multiply. 8 times half 4 over P to the power 16 power 1/4 is P to the power 4. Q to the power of, again, power on top of power multiply. 24 times 1/4 is 6. Then whole thing power power 3. Yeah. So actually this one I can just put together. And then I power 3, 2 to the power 3. Or I can simplify inside first actually. So number, I have 2 on top. Okay, I can even just cut like that. Q to the power 4, Q to the power 6, take 2 away, left with 2. Sorry, take 4 away, left with 2. P to the power 4, P to the power 10, take 4 away, left with 6. Yeah, so 2p to the power 6 over q to the power 2, then power 3. So 2 to the power 3, 8. P to the power 6 power 3, 6 times 3, 18 over q to the power 2 times 3, 6. 8p to the power 18 over q to the power 6. Answer C. Okay. Then question 17. Most used 5,000 ringgit to buy unit trust Q. During the unit holding period, he received dividend of 200 ringgit. After a year, he sold all the units and received 5,200 ringgit. Calculate return on investment. So return from dividend, 200. Return from selling, 5,200 minus the 5,000. So another 200. Means total again 200 plus 200, 400. So I over the cost, 5,000 ringgit times 100% to get the return on investment, ROI. So 400 over 5,000 times 100, which is 8. So it's 8%. Answer A. Question 18. In a quiz competition, it is found that sum of 6 numbers is 90, variance is 15. Calculate the sum of squares of the 6 numbers. Sum of 6 numbers means there are 6 numbers, n is 6. Sum of values 90. Sum of values square is, sum of values square is what I want to find. Then variance is 15. Yeah. So using these two, I can find the mean. Mean is 90 over 6, 15. Then using variance formula, sum of value square over 6 minus mean square equals to variance. Yeah. So bring over minus opposite plus 15 square, sum of x square over 6. 15 plus 15 square, 240, divide 6 opposite times 6. So 240 times 6 is 1440. Answer C. Yeah, just like that. Just using mean and variance formula. Okay, sum of x square over n minus mean square. Question 19. There are 8 apples, 18 oranges, and some lemons in the box. A fruit is chosen at random. Probability of choosing orange, 9 over 25. Find the total fruits in the box. So actually, this one is very simple because I have number of oranges and I have probability of choosing an orange. So 18 oranges over the total number of oranges would be equals to the 9 over 25. Yeah, I can just change this to 18 times 2 times 2. 18 over 50 is 18 over the total. So means total should be 50. Yeah, top the same, bottom must be the same. So answer would be C. That's it. Yeah, I don't even need to use any of the other information. Question 20. I have distance against time graph. So motion of particle for a period of 8 seconds, which is not true. So part A, speed for the first 2 seconds is 3 meters per second. So speed for the first 2 seconds, speed here. So change in speed, change in distance, 6 over change in time, 2. 6 divided 2, 3. So that's correct. Speed for the last 2 seconds here. Change in distance, 24. Change in time, 2 seconds. 24 divided 2, 12. Correct. Average speed for the whole 8 seconds is 3 meters per second. So average speed, total distance, 6 to 24 here is 18. Plus all the way down here, 24. So total is 42. 42 meters. That's total distance. Divide total time, 8 seconds. Means 5.25. Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely wrong. So this C is the one that is not true. Yeah. If I check the rest, I check D as well. Speed from second until fourth second is 0. So not moving. Definitely 0 speed. Yeah. Then question 21. I have two quadrilaterals, K and J, drawn on the square grids. J is an object of, J is the image of object K. J is the image. So I want the scale use. So just use length of image over length of object. It's always length of image to length of object. So it's 2 to 1. Just compare any equivalent side. So 2 to 1, I want to change the first number to 1. So I divide 2 on both. Yeah, on both of them. So 1 over 2. Answer B. Question 22. Find X. So I should know here would be 90 degrees because when I use diameter to form a triangle, it will be 90 here. So yeah, this angle, because this QRS is a tangent line, tangent and chord forming the angle. So opposite of the chord will be the same angle. Here is 32 degrees. Yeah. So if I know 90 here, 32 here, this one, 180 minus 90 minus 32, which is 58. Then this angle would be 180 minus 58, 122. Yeah. So X, I just take total angle inside triangle. 180 minus 122 minus 32. Yeah, that's one way. 26. So answer B. Yeah. There are other ways, like if I take this whole triangle, then I don't need to find this two. Yeah. So I can just take X is 180 minus 32 minus 32 minus 90. Yeah. Which I'll show you. It's also 26. Yeah. So there are multiple ways of doing this kind of question. The more relations that you know, the easier it is because there are more ways for you, more options for you. Okay. And question 23. Cuboid and cylinder 5 cm. Calculate combined volume of the solid. Combined volume. So this is the plan view of a cuboid and cylinder. Both of them height is 5 cm. So volume of the cuboid is just 9 times 6 times 5. So plus volume of cylinder. Cylinder is pi r square h. Yeah. So let's use pi 22 over 7 times radius square. 7 here is diameter. So 7 over 2 square times height 5. 9 times 6 times 5 plus 22 over 7 times 7 over 2 square times 5. 462.5 cm cube. Answer B. That's it. Question 24 is given universal set G union M union S, NM intersect S equals to NG prime. There's a prime here. Means the complement of set. Complement of set G means this three. Okay. M intersect S. M intersect S is this two. So x plus x minus 3 equals 2 plus x minus 3 plus 4. 2x minus 3 is x, combine this, plus 3. So bring over plus 3, bring over the x. 2x minus x is 3 plus 3. X is 6. Answer A. That's it. Yeah. Just need to be able to see where the intersection part is, where they overlap, where the complement is, where it's outside, completely outside. Okay. Then, question 25. Find equation of axis of symmetry for the graph of the quadratic equation here. So fx is negative 2x squared plus 4x plus 2. Equation of axis of symmetry for this graph. So, yeah, equation of axis of symmetry for this graph. There are two ways of finding it. One is we try to factorize and solve. Yeah, factorize and solve. Then you find the midpoint. The easier way is by remembering this formula: x equals negative b over 2a. So negative 4 over 2 times negative 2, which will give us 1. So x equals 1. Yeah. Answer C. Just like that. So it's very, very simple actually. Okay. If I try to make it equal 0, then I divide negative 2x squared minus 2x minus 1. Yeah, I actually cannot factorize this. Yeah. So actually, in this case, you want to remember this formula. Yeah. Okay, question 26. Alia has made safety precautions by installing additional security keys. To unlock it, secret code has a number 0 to 4. Alia has posted her secret code number as 58 in the memo book. Can you guess the number chosen by Alia to unlock its extra security? The secret code has number 0 to 4. Okay, so it's within 0 to 4. Secret code number 58. So I would probably guess is 58 in base 10. So it should be a base number question. If I take it as base 4, divide by 4, 14, remainder 2, then divide by 4, 3, remainder 2, 4, 0, remainder 3, 3, 2, 2 is not part of the selections here. maybe it is base 5. Yeah, since it can be 0 to 4 inside. So 1, 1, remainder 3, divided by 5, 2, remainder 1, divided by 5, 0, remainder 2. So 2, 1, 3. Yeah, that makes sense. So answer would be B. Because the digits inside can be from 0 to 4. So yeah, that would be a base 5 number. Yeah. So this is quite a tricky question. You might not realize it is a base number question at first, but yeah, that's what it is. So sometimes you do have to think outside the box in a sense. Think creatively. Yeah. But also think of what you have learned before in the syllabus. Then yeah, you might get an idea how do we find it. Then question 27, state the contrapositive of the implication here. So in contrapositive means switch antecedent and consequent as well as negate it. So if switch this and negate, so instead of x more than -1, x less or equals -1. Then this one switch in front and negate x plus 3 less or equals 2. So compare this one is D. Question 28, I have a graph here. State the sum of degrees. Sum of degrees, I can just take 2 times number of edges. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 edges, 2 times 7, 14. Answer C. Yeah, of course, it's possible for us to count as well, which is see the number of degrees in each vertex. So 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. How many of the edges connects to it? Question 29. Which point satisfy the linear inequality here? Both of this. Yeah. So actually we can just substitute inside. If I try this 1, 2, if I put here 2 more than 4 minus 1, which doesn't make sense. 4 minus 1 is 3. There's no way 2 is more than 3. So I know it's not this. Then the B, if I put 5 more than 4 minus 2, that makes sense. If I put C, 0 more than 4 minus 3, also don't make sense. If I put this one, -1 more than 4 minus 4, also is wrong. So I already know it's B. I don't even need to use the other inequality. But just to double check, you can substitute inside here as well. Then I get 5 more than half times 2 plus 3, which is 4. 5 more than 4. That's valid. Okay. Question 30. So I have a type of data dispersion, basically a box plot. Determine the match histogram for the box plot. So you can see it's more concentrated to the left side. It's skewed to the right. So yeah, the majority of it should be towards the left side. So yeah, it would be the C here. Okay. Then question 31. Find relation between R and S. If I look at how it relates, here is times 2, here is times 4. So it doesn't relate the same way. So, but if I, so between 2 and 4, 2 squared is 4. So if I compare S squared, 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 6, sorry, 3 square 9, 4 square 16. So if I take r over the s square, 2 divided 1, 2, 8 divided 4, 2, 18 divided 9, 2, 32 divided 16, 2. So that's how they relate. R varies with s square. Okay. Basically, the ratio must be the same. If I just compare R and S, 2 divided 1, 2, 8 divided 2 is 4, 18 divided 3 is 6, so it's all different. So we cannot compare that way. Then, question 32. I want active income of Mr. Hussein. Active income, which is the salary and allowance. Rental is not. Dividend is not, because you don't really need to actively be doing anything. But salary you have to. Allowance also. So yeah, allowance also you need to. So yeah, for the ungenerate. Okay, answer C. Question 23, sorry, 33. So I have matrix L, matrix M. 3L minus M. So 3 times matrix L, 3 times in is 3, negative 15. Then minus matrix M, minus the negative 2, negative 7. Same sign plus 3 plus 2, 5. Negative 5 plus 7, negative 15 plus 7, negative 8. So 5, negative 8. Answer A. Question 34. Co-insurance 80%, 20%. So that means 80% will be borne by the insurance company, 20% will be borne by a policyholder. So definitely not this. Policyholder bears 20% of the cost of loss payment. Yes. Yeah. 20% of the premium doesn't make sense. Will receive 80% of the cost of the loss. Yeah, not really also. So answer C. Then 35. I have point R plotted on the Cartesian plane. So find the value of theta. So first, by using here, we find this angle. Okay. So basically here is 0.78. Here is 0.56. Follow the X and Y value. So I have opposite adjacent. I can use tangent. Tangent, let's call this X, equals to opposite 0.78 over 0.5. So to find angle, I use tangent inverse. Shift tangent 0.78 over 0.5. 57 degrees, 20 minutes. To change degree and minutes, I just press the degree button. Okay. Yeah. This degree button. So this is just this part. So I want all the way until here, means 180 plus the 57 degrees 20 minutes, means 237 degrees. Oh, sorry, my mistake. 54 degrees. 19 minutes. So it's 234 degrees, 19 minutes. Answer C. Okay. Yeah. Then Question 36. Which of the following are categorized as exemption tax? Yeah, tax exemption actually. Exemption. So exemption means the income that is not charged. Yeah, the income that is not charged as tax, but this one, is not really right because tax exemption is different from tax relief. But this one, tax uh tax exemption. This more like tax deduction. Yeah, it's actually more like tax deduction, which is give to organizations. Yeah, approved organizations are not really various organizations, and donation to library. Yes, tax rebate is not, definitely not, because tax rebate is the rebate on your tax. It's calculated after you know how much tax you need to pay. Same goes for zakat or fitra. It's calculated at the end after you know how much tax you need to pay. So definitely is A. Question 37. A fruit seller sold an average of 13,000 ringgit watermelon per month in May, June, and July. Given that watermelon sold in May is 10,500 ringgit, sale in June is twice compared to July. So average 13,000 watermelon per month. In May, this much. June is twice of July. So if I consider July being X, June will be 2x. So 2x plus x plus 10,500 divided by 3 is equals the average 13,000. So bring over the 3 times 3. Divide 3 opposite times 3. This is 3x plus 10,500. So 39,000. Bring over the 10,500 minus, and 39,000 minus 10,500, 28,500. Bring over the 3 times 3 opposite divide 3, 9,500. So it's 9,500 ringgit. Change to standard form. Move back 1, 2, 3 space. 9.5 times 10 to the power of 3. Answer B. Yeah. Then question 38. Scale factor of the enlargement here. Q prime is the image of Q. So scale factor very simple. Just length of image over length of object. Which does not make sense at all here. Yeah, this is drawn wrongly. It should be like this. Yeah, it's definitely like this. Okay, so scale factor, length of image over length of object, which is basically just 2. So when is it negative? Negative is when it's opposite direction. So if, let's say, my Q is facing like that, sorry, this way, you say Q prime is like that, this one, then yes, it will be a negative scale factor. But this one, if it's all facing same direction, definitely is positive scale factor. Okay, answer D. Question 39. Mr. Jamil has bought a new house worth 179,800. Due to rapid economic growth in the area, value of his house increased at an average rate of 8% per year for 5 years. Which assumption can be stated based on the situation above? Yeah. So cost of the house is 179,800. So the value of house increase at the average rate of 8% per year for 5 years. Which assumption can be stated? Average interest rate changes 8% over 5 years. That's not. It should be per year and also. So definitely not over 5 years. Then so yeah, it shouldn't be part one because it's not, sorry, it shouldn't be the A because it's not over the 5 years, it should be per year. Then value of a house increased by 8% in the 5th year, also definitely wrong. It's not just the 5th year. The average rate of his house every 5 years is 8% more than actual value. Every 5 years shouldn't be as well. So average rate 8% per year until the 5th year value is increasing. So that makes, yeah, the most sense. So yeah, answer would be yeah, answer would be the D. Okay. Then question 40. Which statement is true here? Given that set P is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, set Q 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which statement is true? If we compare, neither is a subset of the other. Definitely this 2 is wrong. 2, 3, 9, 11, not elements of set Q. 2, 3, 9, 11's element of set P. Huh. Definitely this wrong. Not element of set Q. So, wait a minute. Sorry, their English and Malay is different. I wonder something is wrong. It follow the Malay one. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Yeah. Then if we look at it like that, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, it's P is a subset of Q. Yeah. So answer would be B. B would be true. 2, 3, 9, 11 are elements of set Q. It's not elements. 2, 3, 9, 11 elements of set P, that is wrong. There is no 9, 11 here. So yeah, the one that's correct would be B. So that's for the Perak paper 1. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.